Vance's Dirty Maintenance Show.
The sweet power slide.
What's going on, Skid? We're gonna do a door today. As you can see, we had one of our anger management residents that just moved out. Boom, perfect fist hole. Went to Home Depot and got it's just a slab. There's no doorknob holes or hinges carved out yet. It's just a slab. They go for about between 30 and 50 bucks at Home Depot or Lowe's. Depends on what style you want to get. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I mean, it's actually been years. I actually got good at it when I was doing student housing. Those college kids would go through doors like toilet paper. But now that I work at conventional, which pretty much means all adults live here, I haven't had to do one in years. So this is gonna be my refresher course, and I'll take you along for the journey. All right, the first thing I do is I'll take the door with the punch hole in it and get it even with my new door, which is back here. I'll go ahead and mark where the door handle goes. That'd be my template. Here's my door handle marker on the new door. I use one of these to tell me where the lock plunger is gonna go. It's supposed to have a little innard part, but we share tools around here. This is the shop's. It's not my personal one, and I don't have one. I need to get one. So when you share, people lose things, and the little part that goes on the inside is missing, but it'll tell me where I put the lock plunger, which is better than my naked eye. So I'll get a hole saw and go through that. And then I'll take a 1-inch paddle bit and go through that. Go through this, you need to get you a hole saw. And I use it on my cord drill. I don't use a cordless. Just line it up with the hole and then send it through. I'll knock that out and I'll go through, bring it on through the other side. Oh, get your butt out of there. There we go. There's your doorknob hole. To do the plunger, I use a 1-inch paddle bit. Since I don't have the little innard part for the template, I just find the very center and drive it home. Whew, need to get me a new paddle bit. This one's getting kind of dull. Alright, there's our plunger hole, our doorknob hole. Then we'll get a router, and I'll show you how to route this out. And the hinges. To get my hinge, I pull the hinge off the door and just trace it. That's all I do. Alright dudes, now what you want to do is get your router. This is a router I've had. This sucker is 10 years old, Ryobi. Get your router and you want to go the exact depth. You want to adjust it to the exact depth of the hinge here. And on this one, all I do is unbuckle it right here. Just undo the buckle and push it down, and it'll be on the exact depth. So that's what you want. This one's good. Then after you get the depth on your old door, how deep you want the hinge to be, you just go to your new one and route it out. Be sure you got your safety goggles on, because there's going to be man glitter flying everywhere. Fire in the hole! So that's it, you get the point. Just route it out like a hinge. It doesn't have to be perfect either. Try to do the best you can, of course, but if there's any gaps or anything, just bust an old goop or a caulk in there and paint it up. That's the first one I've done in, geez, since 2010 maybe? See, when did I hit the road playing guitar? Like 2011, so. It's been about 6 years, man. It's the first one I've done in 6 years. I've done better, but it'll get the job done. On to the next one. Yeah, that one looks a little better. It's all coming back to me. Alright, you get the point. I'll do the last one, then we'll do the plunger. Do the same thing with the hinge. Just get the lock plunger, stick it in there, and then just trace it. Router that out, then you're done. I'll show you guys how I get the depth. I just stick the bit into what I want. Then I'll unbuckle this. Just pull the buckle and then pull this little switch out here, whatever you call it, and then just push down and it'll go right to the depth that you want it at. Put it all back in. Now it's locked in place. Ryobi router. I'll leave a link to it in the description below on this video for those of you that are interested in getting one. Sure beats having to caveman it with a chisel, man. I've done that too, and I'll go with the router any day. No more cavemaning with the hammer and chisel. Alright, plunger's good. Alright, now you just screw your hinges in. And just go all the way up. I'm by myself, I don't have anyone holding the door, so I just get it as close as I can and screw it up. And if the door doesn't close at the top or you got something hitting, you can shave a 1/2 inch off the top of the door or the bottom of the door. I've done that too. Sometimes they don't come from Home Depot the way you want to, but you get what you pay for. Alright, once you get it hung, get your knob and plunger on, try it out. Works good, like a glove. Alright, I hope this helps you, some of you new guys out. Thank you for watching The Dirty Maintenance Show.